All right. Hi, everybody. Different view. It's a different view because this is in front. This is where the keyboard is. I don't know how well you guys can hear that. I'm going to wait for some chat to come in. I'll be dinking around making noises on this piano here. Hey, somebody's at somebody's door. Hey, Julie, welcome. Can you hear the keyboard? I know it's not going to seem very loud. It's probably going to be very quiet. Hey, Bon, welcome. Welcome. This is totally different computer, totally different setup. My microphone's on that computer over there. This is my old Apple iMac. I think it's a 2011 model, something like that. Anyway, just got this up here. You can hear it. Good. Because it's not going into the Apple. It's just playing through speakers in the room. But anyway, this is a test kind of to see how this thing works and how it all comes together, because I'm thinking about using this as a members only streaming place. Oh, right on. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. To do eventually just do, yes, I love this beanie. This was a gift made for me. I know this light sucks. It's a big old fluorescent light. Here, let me, if I can do this. There, that's a little bit better view of it. I get it tipped out of the brightest light. It's a double element fluorescent light. It's old, from the 50s, so it's super old school. But anyway, Vivian Smiling, Hong Kong, China is where she lives. Most beautiful human being. Made this for me. She crocheted this. The Silver Girl tells me it's crocheted, so I have to believe it's crocheted, because Silver Girl does all the, naughty things. See what I did there? Anyway, it's a gift from her, and there's a matching scarf also that is in the same tan and pink. It's one of my, I'm wearing it all the time right now because it's springtime. We still have some cool days, and soon I will not be able to wear this beanie anymore because I'm not old enough and it's not cold enough. But anyway, I'm going to be doing some members only streams. This is, of course, not one of them. It's just a test live to do some of my instrumental practices. And I've actually had a creative thought. I know that's hard to believe. Hey, Kurt Fest was a great time. And Flower Fest is coming up. So make sure you check out G-May's channel, Camp G-May, because that's coming up very soon. I believe it's on the April. Yeah, I don't know the difference. My mom did stuff like this. She crocheted. Yeah, she crocheted. That's with the hook and thing. And she didn't do the needles thing. My grandma did that. With that's knitting. Is that the right word for that one? Is the knitting? And then crocheting was what my mom did. She also did a ton of other crafts. She was into her and my dad did the clothespin jewelry that was popular in the 70s, or he built it with beads. And they had 5 million beads, and I can't tell you how many clothespins of all different sizes, types, colors, and it was insanity. It really was. But that's what was popular, and that's what they did. But she did that. She did painting of ceramics with acrylics. She even did some pottery. She was very crafty. I have a little bit of my mom's craftiness in me, but not quite as much. But my hope with all of that is to be able to share kind of a different side of what I do with what my thought process is. And now that I'm doing this, I'm working on a parody for another creator's members promotions. And I don't want to say who it is or what it is yet because I'm still working on it, and I'm going to be working on music for it. And I'll have to be practicing my music to do that, both my piano and my guitar. And yes, it's just a MIDI keyboard. It sounds glorious. This is a Yamaha Grand, I believe. It might be the Steinway. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up and see again, but it doesn't really matter. It sounds to me just fine. Your mom was always doing crocheting, knitting. Yeah. My mom was always doing something craft. If she was sitting down, she was doing something with her hands. And if she wasn't doing something with her hands to do with Chris, she was twirling her hair in her fingers or on her finger. She'd just sit there if she didn't have anything to do with her hands, she had to move. So bless her heart. I miss her. Been too long since I've seen her. I was 23 when she passed, very unexpectedly. But yeah, this is what I plan to do and share with my members. I have not been able to give anything back to my members, and I feel like I should. There have been people that have been supporting me through memberships for over a year, and they haven't gotten anything extra, and I think they should. It's time for me to step up and start doing something like that. So that's how that's going to work, and some of that will be the work on the parody. I may or may not. I cannot reveal the thought process in my head yet. I don't know if I am going to reveal who and what I'm working on in the members only, but you'll definitely be getting sneak peeks into what I'm doing. But I don't know if I'm gonna name names. People might be able to figure it out. But yeah, it should be fun. I've not ever tried anything creative like this where I'm doing a parody and trying to make music-ish. I don't want to sound like the band that did it because I'm not trying to sing their song. I want this to be fun, and I want it to be personal to this creator, and I want it to not be like a copyright thing where somebody's saying, "Oh, you used 3 notes for my song and you can't monetize that," because that is completely the opposite of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to help him promote. So that's the whole purpose of this. But anyway, that's how I'm rolling right now. I might change my mind next week. Oh, thank you. I'm not going to be on here very long. It's just a stream to see if people could hear this piano this way. I can move the speakers actually and make them be even closer to here, but if they're picking up fine and you can hear that loud and clear like Julie's telling me, which I believe Julie because Julie doesn't lie, then we can do that. And I know the sound quality suffers a little bit, but this is it's supposed to be informal, nothing spectacular. This isn't all that stuff over there. That's all my hobby stuff over there. This is something I'm working on for someone. So it's a little bit from my heart, where I enjoy what I do over there and enjoy the interaction I have with everyone, but it's no comparison to just kind of sitting here being able to talk, nothing fancy going on, no fancy lighting. You get to see my drill press project out there in the back, and some of my plants. We've only got one camera shot here. Rainfield Music. Hello, welcome. Good to see you in here. Appreciate you coming in. This is just me. Oh. But yeah, this, and I've got my acoustic guitar is right there, and my cord's long enough that if I wanted to grab my electric from over there, I can. But for what I'm doing over here, the acoustic will work fine. It's a good excuse to get that thing off the wall more often and get it in my hands where I might be able to do something with it. Because, that guitar, it's really shit at playing itself. It's broken somehow. It's even got electrical connections in it, and I've connected the electricals, and it still does not play itself. I don't. It's apparently not a player guitar, if there is such a thing. Well, I guess there is now because all the digital age and fancy stuff they got, you can make your guitar play for you. I don't know what the point is there. I mean, it's making music. It's making music. You know, if you're just doing the thing, it's making music. So I'm not judging. But for me, it's different. If I'm going to actually play, if I'm going to create something, I want to play. Happy Wednesday, Thursday. It's all good. C-Bon, we know that the end of the world is not coming here in the United States because you have already made it to Thursday. So we're good. As long as I see Bon and my other friends in the Aussie land down there popping up in various chats, I have no worries about tomorrow. I don't have any worries about tomorrow anyway, because tomorrow's not guaranteed for any of us. And all we got is right now, today. So sweet. I am glad that all that's coming through. This has been a very successful time for me. Snooks, thank you for throwing links. I didn't expect you to be doing work here. This is supposed to be just a pop-up hangout and Apple test. So yeah, I'm entering the world of Apple something, although I did install Chrome on it. I don't like Safari. I just don't. It works differently than what I'm used to. And I've been using Chrome basically since its inception. So it knows all kinds of stuff about me, what kind of porn I like and what I like to eat late at night when nobody's looking. Because that's what Google does. That's what they've always done. And I guess I'd rather just stay with the devil I know than learn about a different devil in that respect. Yes, you keep the future safe for us. Thank you, Bon. Thank you. I appreciate your intelligence. See, I need that in my channel. You love to work and be busy. Well, I'm glad I can accommodate you by giving you something to work and be busy at. Thank you for throwing links. I appreciate you. Appreciate all my mods, not just one, because you all do the stuff. You all do the things. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm looking into, I might as well say it here if anybody wants to catch this or catches it on a replay. I am looking into yet another streaming platform. This one is, I can't remember the name of it right now. I have it bookmarked over on that computer. It'll be on this one soon enough. There'll be more test lives coming up using that new platform. They actually allow you to put your own logos on and do design work even on the free program. You are limited to 720p, but for what I do and how I look, I don't really care. This is probably a 720p camera on this old iMac. It might be a 1080. I don't really know much about Apples. So, it's one of those things. Welcome. Hello, GT. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Is that a new? Oh my goodness. Did you change your avatar, DT? Hey, no bullshit. Good to see you here. Yes. It's long project. Anyway, just curious if you changed that. No, it's not Rumble. Let me look it up so I can tell you what it is. I'm going to be out of frame for just a sec. Thanks again, all of you guys, for dropping in here while I'm doing this. Oh, that's right. I restarted this because of the Windows update. Restore tabs. There. I'm almost there. I forgot I had to restart this dang computer. Messed me up. That's the one I want. It is called Riverside. There it is. Riverside.fm. That's what it's called. Riverside. I knew it was an R like Rumble, but it wasn't that. Okay. I must have just not looked at it close enough first time around. So my apologies, DT, that I'm an inattentive creator slash host, although I'm not hosting anything right now because I wouldn't know how to do that on this Apple. No, is that reversed? Yes, it is. No, that is an accident. Thank you. Let me learn. I don't want to disable the camera. I want to go to settings. And I want to go to do not mirror my camera. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome sauce. This is why I love you guys. This is why I love you guys. Now I should be right. Yes, it is right. Thank you so much, Marshall. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Man, I appreciate my constituents so much. But yeah, this is just I'm going to start doing this stuff, and there'll be more lives to come. From this vantage point, it's just going to be the members only moving forward. Yeah, I'm going to throw an apple in the blender with some blueberries. For what I want to do with this, I think this old iMac can serve some more purpose. I got a little wireless keyboard. It's on a nice bench. I got room to put other stuff over here, and it fits right in with the whole feel of the studio. And I gave my good friend Jam Pro, who is a staunch supporter of my channel, a little message today that I need his help. It's time for me to get my network set up. I don't know how to do that, but he graciously donated everything I need to do it. So now I'm going to see if he'll share just a tiny bit of his knowledge with me, so I can get this other PC and this all hooked together so they can talk to each other. When I do my karaoke / melody streams, whatever you want to call them, for art, I want to go to a dual PC stream setup on that now. Learning new things. I've even tried to learn how to do some background stuff and then pings that they call them, the pings, the backgrounds that you can put up and have, anyway, just being silly about that. But yeah, that's what's coming and that's what's looking for. This is just the next step in the process of getting this hooked up. This will never be anything fancy like my other setup over there. If we're doing something like that, I'll use that setup. But for my practices and my members only, it's going to be just more intimate session of me sitting here, not worrying about hosting with other guests. You guys can just hang and, leave lewd comments. Yes, I said lewd. Rude doesn't bother me, but lewd might get my attention. Oh my goodness. Praying for me. Yes, I am fine with links being dropped. You're praying for me. Oh my goodness. What did I do? I need prayer now, bro. What did I do? I do it because it's going to hurt my brain. It's going to hurt my brain, brother. That's the only thing that can possibly happen. And we don't. This camera angle doesn't change very well because it's the entire screen. So yeah, that's I can't show you what's going on down here because it's the only camera that's here. Mark, thank you very much, Mark Urano. Appreciate you being here and that lovely comment. The real Justine Kasprick, thank you so much for stopping by. Good to see you. Big hearts your way. Look at what I'm wearing. I know you don't need to be reminded of that, but it's probably in your life every day anyway. I mean, this man was the love of your life, and we all loved him, so we all miss him. So, but, yeah. Yes. Look at that. Read. Can I show that? Can I show that comment? How do I, let me see. That is so cool. Where is it? Is yes, right there. I can. Look at this. That is awesome. That is awesome. Look at that. That's why Justine is amazing. And I learned how to do something new. See, learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. I don't want to look at that. I know how to do that. I was looking at what's this? What's that? Can I just change it to QR codes? Well, that's weird. But yeah, I didn't even intend this to be anything spectacular. I didn't think I was even going to be on this long here. We're a whopping 20 minutes in, and I'm just running around. Steve-O, it's good to see you, by the way. I did notice you out there. And I'm going to be setting up my rock band soon and showing that off. I'm nearly to that point to get that set up. I'm very excited to be able to set up my rock band again. So that is so cool. I love that even more now. I love that. Glow, welcome. Hi, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, you can look forward to, if you're a member of my channel, watch for the posts to come up. Probably going to be starting in the next week or two with doing some basic stuff because I got to get to practicing on this because doing what I want to do for my friend's channel and helping him promote his ability to gain members is something that it's timely. So I can't sit on my laurels and do my normal blah, blah, blah thing. And I don't want to. Saw a creative hit me and I've already written the entire parody for the song. Now it's just learning the music and then getting into to being able to get it recorded and sent off. I'm already looking and put out feelers for more. Got new audio mixer blues. Yep, it's always something new to learn. But I've already put one feeler out, and I'll just say it here. I'm looking for guitar players that can play-ish riffs similar to, but not the same as the song. And yes, the guitar players that I choose or share with will know what the song is, and they will all have to sign non-disclosure agreements. NDAs are a thing now, guys. I'm sorry, I can't have the secret getting out. It's too important. It's like level 008 if it was the spy stuff. So we don't want the Gen Pop to know what's going on, because if they do, minds could be blown. Minds could be blown. I wish you a lot of luck with that audio mixer, Glow. Yeah, I'm glad that I've got most all of that worked out over there, knocking on wood and flesh and bone and metal and plastic and glass. There. Okay, I covered it all. So yeah, I definitely want to be doing that. Next Monday will be I will be with Carrie on next Monday's Lolly Dabbing Through Life. Hi, Camellia. Welcome. Good to see you. And we'll be co-hosting back there again. I've been helping my friend with her car. She has the new, hopefully, and final part that we need. And since we're going back in to do the water pump gasket, we've discussed it. We're just going to change the whole housing. She'll end up with an extra thermostat. Okay, she ends up with an extra thermostat. We'll put it away or drop it in the trunk of the car where it can rust into nothingness. Why would my music be heard when doing videos, but not when live streaming? It depends on how your software shares audio, and every program is different. And not knowing what mixer you have or what software it uses, ouch, I am useless for that. I would almost have to be in a private live with you, looking at what you had and referencing things to help you with a question like that. Does anybody else out there know what might possibly do something like that? I don't know. But anyway, that's another facet to what's going to be happening with the channel since I'm moving forward. So also on Mondays, along with the Lollydabbing Through Life at 5 Pacific with Carrie and I on Carrie's channel, not on my channel. That is on Carrie's channel. There will also be a Monday night Falcrooner's Lounge, excuse me, Falcrooner's Lounge that will be happening from 9 p.m. Pacific until I'm too tired to go anymore. And Restream is well in the lead right now for all the platforms I've looked at, but I am going to look at this Riverside. It's kind of neat that I can put my logo up there for free, or Carrie can put her logo up there for free. And at the end of the day, if I decided it's the one I'm going to pay for, it's the same price as Restream. So there's no difference in price. It's only going to be a difference in features. So I'm going to keep looking into that and hopefully see how that works, and make that big dive. The paid service won't happen until I find a JOB. The JOB's got to come first. So, you guys are turning. You're in the fall now because we're in the spring. So you guys are in the fall times, right? Because you're upside down for us. So, because we're coming into springtime, weather's improving here. Everybody's flooding out all over the place in the lowlands of the valley here, and that's just normal. It's not a thing. Yes, thank you, Snooks. Appreciate you doing that. I thank you for doing that. It's Carrie's channel. You can go check that out and find the links for Lollydabbing over there. But anyway, that show, I hope to be able to invite everyone. Shimmer came to my last one, and Drew, while Bruce and I sang. Bruce came up and hung out, and then I believe Donna came up towards the end, and Emp showed up very late. I was tired, and he played us out. But I want to feature all kinds of art. I don't want to feature just music, just karaoke, just if you want to come up and show how you can play the scales on the keyboard today when you couldn't last week, you can come up and do that. If you want to come up and play your original music, or you're working on a cover, you want to do that. You play kazoo, you play harmonica. I don't care. I don't care. And on the karaoke side, I know there's other streams out there that care and they can. I don't. If you can't sing and you just love to sing, please consider coming to my Monday night streams. Right, until you get that fixed, you can't, because all are welcome. I KJ'd for years, and I don't. We're not. Some of us can sing better than others, and some of us can't sing at all, and that's perfectly okay, because karaoke is about having fun. So it's not about being a good singer, and that is why I want to open it up to people who may or may not be able to carry the tune as well as others. I want people to be able to come and have fun and know it's a safe place to have fun, and they won't be ridiculed. And if they are, the ridiculer will be the one that is out. So that's just the way I want to roll on that. So it can be drawing, it can be ceramic, it can be knitting, it can be crocheting, whatever you like to do. Oh, look, somebody else is walking in front of my friend's house right now. It says they're at their door, but they're not. They're just walking down the sidewalk in front of their house. Sad state of affairs that they have to actually do that to be safe in their neighborhood. This world we're here is, yeah, cool. Fall there. But yes, that's kind of how I want to roll with that. I want everybody to know that my streams are open to everyone. All kinds of art, drawing, painting, charcoal. You want to share your sidewalk art? You want to share your graffiti art? I don't care. I don't care. I want to make it a safe place for people to share their art with other people. Think of it like the old get-togethers we used to have, poetry readings, and just an open mic. Period. You were going to get up there and play your thing and sing your song. You were going to get up there and read your poetry or talk about your painting or say your prose or your haiku or whatever it is you were working on. And I'd like it to be that kind of space where you never quite know what you're going to get. And some of it might not be to your taste or liking. That's okay. We don't care. That's why we have a volume knob or a mute button. And it's okay to do that. There's no guilt involved. Getting on a bit of a high horse and rambling a bit, but that's important to me. I don't care. When I sing, I want to sing well for me. I love that other people enjoy my voice. And I love the kudos that people give me saying, hey, you're a great singer. And I want to sing more. And I want to sing collabs. And I want to try and sing originals with other people. And I want to do all those things. But right now, what I have to do is karaoke and practicing covers. This parody cover is my first foray into actually trying to write something. Hey, Preston, welcome. Good to see you. And I'm not afraid to jump into this and try because of all of you people out there, every one of you. The people in my chat, the people that aren't in my chat that I know, that I've met, that I've seen, that I've watched, that I've heard, that I've listened to, you are all key in my life and getting me to this point to where I am confident enough to be able to do a practice as a members only and have people come in and listen to me learn how to play something or practice scales and talk about my life or whatever may happen in those things. Being able to put myself out there and say, I want to do this promotion for my friend's channel and help him out. And come, might be great, might be night. Yeah, Preston, feel free to drop that link if nobody else grabs it before you do, because I'm going to try and be there tonight. Yeah, that's kind of all I got for you guys right now. I don't really have a lot more. I know this works. I know I can play the guitar. Boy, it's there. I'm pointing at it, but it feels wrong because it's on this side of me there because the camera's the right way now. And it was inverted. So at first it felt right to me. And I thank Set Up by Marshall for telling me that. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. Don't think your comments go unnoticed or your support goes unappreciated, at least not with me. It's been key to my life over the last few months and the changes that I'm making and the positive things that happen. So, and there's another example. Preston's feeling sick, but he's still going to put on his show because it's for you guys. And we love you guys. Thank you very much for dropping in, everybody. I'm going to make this sweet and easy and just